Yo, what's up, guys? Today in this video, I'm going to give you guys an update on what I did in the stock market today, what I bought, what I sold. Let's get right into it. All right, so here we go. Today I'm down $287 on my account. Pretty much a nothing day for me. Looking at it, in the morning we were up about $220. A little bit after that, we fell to around $500. Middle of the day, up about $100, and ended the day down $287. We're still above 20K by just 25 bucks, but I have a feeling that that won't last very long. But I welcome that. I actually want for my account to go down in the short term because that means that the securities that I own will be at a discount, and I'll be able to buy more of the options that I want to for a cheaper price. So before I get into what it is that I actually bought or sold today, there are a few stocks that I want to touch on. I want to mention to you guys, just so you guys can have it on your radar, what type of stocks that I look at. I don't look at penny stocks. I don't do penny stocks. I only do companies that are either very solid foundationally or have a lot of upside potential. So let's check a few of those out. So the first company that I want to mention to you guys is Walmart. Walmart is a very solid company. We all know about Walmart. It currently is a little undervalued in my opinion. It got hit after its earnings report, and obviously it got hit when the correction came. So overall, it's still a little weak, and that's one that I'm going to keep on my radar. Definitely, if it drops below 130, I might start a position on Walmart. The next one is Palantir. Palantir isn't as solid as Walmart, but they do have a lot of upside potential. It's a very popular stock in the stock market right now, and it's still pretty weak. It didn't rebound as hard as the other ones did, and that's definitely one. If it drops to $22, $21, one that I would probably start a position in as well. Next one is Visa. Visa is another one of those very strong, solid companies. Visa got hit with some bad news. I think they're being investigated right now. Visa, if it goes under $200, is definitely one that we got to start a position on. I actually made a few $1,000s off of Visa. Let me see when. Yeah, right around here. I bought Visa right around here when it was below $200 and wrote it up about there. That's when I sold out. Kept going, of course, but you got to manage your risk. And I made some good money off of that. So if Visa ever does go back below 200, I will revisit that friend of mine. Next up, we have Gamestop. So Gamestop closed below $200, and this thing's lagging super hard. GameStop closed below $200, and it's definitely one to watch. It's a spectacle in the stock market right now. It's definitely not one you want to invest, even if it goes below $100, even if it goes below $50. It's not something you want to get into. It's purely speculation. It's not even really speculation at this point. It's just hype. It's just pure hype, and mixed in with gambling. That's a stock where people look at it and get bad vibes from the stock market. I'm going to make a video in the future going over whether the stock market is actually a glorified casino. And stocks like GameStop don't help out. A lot of people lose a lot of money on GameStop. A lot of people make a lot of money, but a lot more people lose money. When a person makes a lot of money in the stock market, they show it off. You see it. When a person loses a lot of money in the stock market, they tend to keep that hush hush. It's not something you kind of want to put out there in the public. Look how much money I lost in the stock market today. Even though that is kind of becoming a trend, I think they're calling it loss porn. It's not something you really want to get into. Stay away from that side of the stock market. We want to keep it professional. Want to keep it a smart system, and you just stick to your system. You don't go chasing stocks like GameStop. And then last but not least, we have Alibaba. So Alibaba has been getting hit with bad news basically for the last 25 years, and their stock price is very, very cheap, very, very attractive. Just to give you guys a sense, if we go down here and look at, 57 analyst rating has a 95% buy rating on Robinhood. Now, by no means am I saying that Robinhood is where you should look to get any information on companies, but it's a good start. So 95% buy rating. If you look at the fair value price, let me actually use the marker here for once. So if you look at the fair value price over here, $303 fair value price, compared to $230 where it's at, highly undervalued. It is just highly undervalued. Now, some of that does have to do with the fact that Alibaba is a Chinese company, and Chinese company typically sell at discount prices just because China is so unpredictable. But still, money talks, bullshit walks. Alibaba brings in the revenue. So at the end of the day, you're buying into a company, a very good company, one of the biggest companies in the world. And if this one falls below $230, I said below 240 is free money. Below 230 is not only is it free money, but it's free money that's like mailed to your house, express. So speaking of Alibaba, I did buy another contract today, and we're going to get into what it is that I bought today right now. So here we go. I bought a call on Alibaba. Bought it this morning. It's a $235 call for July, and I paid about $2,025 for it. Now, $2,000 is pretty much the max that I would pay right now for any contract, just because of the size of my account. I can't go spending $3,000, $4,000 on a single contract. But like I said, Alibaba under 240, for me, that's free money, so I just can't resist. And if it keeps falling, I will keep buying, especially as the contracts become cheaper and cheaper. I would love for Alibaba to go back under 230 so I can load up on a few more. And this one I'm not planning to sell anytime soon. This is a good contract. I'm pretty sure it'll give me money. Maybe I'll double up on it. It all depends how much more bad news comes out on Alibaba. But Alibaba is one of those stocks that the bad news, it doesn't last very long. Actually, if we go back and we take a look at, let's take a look at here, the 3-month. So Alibaba was at $222, December 24th. Okay. January 20th, 1 month later, up $40. You didn't even have to wait 2-3 months. You just had to wait 1 month. If you would have bought over here at $222, you wait 1 month, it's a $40 move. All right, this Let's View thing, I'm gonna have to see if I use Thinkorswim or something. But yeah, I mean, that just goes to show the bad news on Alibaba. It does temporarily bring it down, but for people like me, that's just a buying opportunity, because such a solid company, unless it's really, really bad news, unless it hits their revenues, it's just fear, and fear is indicative of a buying opportunity, especially in a really good company. So I did buy another contract. Right now I have 2 contracts, total of $4,075. And on this specific trade, on these 2, overall I'm down $25, going down $200 today. So that's that for Alibaba. Okay, so there's 2 more things I want to show you guys, one of them being this right here. I just want to keep you guys updated with how much money I have invested in the market versus how much money I have cash. So in options, I currently have $10,600 invested. That's between Alibaba, Xpeng, and I think I have like $1,000 in AMD. But I also have $9,000 in cash right now. About 45% of my account is in cash. When you're dealing with options, cash is king. You want things to fall, but you want things to fall while you're holding cash. You want to have a lot of cash so you could buy them on those dips. Once you start running low on cash, you're kind of running into trouble, especially if things aren't super, super discounted. It's normal for you to start running out of cash once things get to like ridiculous prices, which happened just a few weeks ago when the market corrected. Things were just at insane prices, and I did run out of cash, but luckily things rebounded pretty quickly. I mean, it tends to happen when there's an overreaction in the market. Things rebound really quick because millionaires like to take advantage of deals like that. They don't come around too often. So I do have a lot of money cash. I'm ready to start buying in case things start going back down. Like I said in the last video, I do believe we hit a bottom, but you never know with the stock market, so I'm always ready. And yeah, hopefully I can put this money to use. Now, the second thing I want to show you guys is right over here. I made a spreadsheet. So I started one. Here I'm going to list everything I buy and sell. So at the end of the video, we can kind of keep track of it a little easier. I have the ticker, I have the strike, the break even, the expiration, how much I paid for it, and when I paid for it. And when I do eventually end up selling them, I'll have that here the day I sell. And I'll have if I make a profit or a loss. Hopefully we can keep all of these in profits. Taking losses on contracts isn't typically something I'd like to do. If that does happen, either I was too impatient or running very low on money and had to buy bad contracts, which I'll get into all of that. I'll explain contracts better and everything, my thought process behind why I buy in other videos. If I try and combine the two, if I try and give you the update and explain everything, the video will end up being very, very long. I want these update videos to be rather short, just let you guys know what's going on with little stocks, bro. Tomorrow I'll make 2 videos. One will be the update video, the other one will be a video actually explaining something for those of you that are newer. So you can kind of wrap your head around what the heck is this guy doing, what is going on. Because it's a lot of money that's being thrown around. A lot of people aren't used to paying $2,000 for something they can't touch or feel or anything like that. But that's all for this video. It's a little bit of a longer one, but I hope I was able to give you guys a little bit more information on what I'm doing. And I forgot to say this in the last video, but if you like this video, if you feel like this is something that is useful to you in any way, please give the video a like. If we can hit 3 likes on this video, that'll make my day. So thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.